I'm the happiness doctor, and I want to say a few words about happiness and choices. We live in a society that's almost equated the two. More choices yields more happiness. But the science tells us a different story than that. Let me give you an example from a study done with children. Children were assigned to one of two groups, and they had to choose a color, one color of wax crayon. One group had 3 colors to choose from, and the other group had 24 different colors to choose from. Interestingly, the group that had 3 colors to choose from were happier with their color they selected than the group that had 24 different colors to choose from. Now the children were allowed to do a piece of artwork with the color they had selected. And art teachers who'd been trained to judge the quality of the artwork, but who didn't know which group the children belonged to, the art teachers judged the quality of the artwork as better for the children from the 3-color group than the 24-color group. So more choices yield less happiness and less quality of artwork. Well, we think this applies to adults as well. We investigated it with online dating. Whether it's Match.com or whether it's Plenty of Fish, one of the promises they make is a huge number of options, almost an unlimited number of options to choose from. And what we found is people's rating of the satisfaction with the quality of the romantic relationships was actually quite low, despite all these options available to them. Now, we haven't always lived in a society with so many options available to us. For example, when Henry Ford developed the Model T car, he said you can have the Model T in any color you want, as long as you wanted black. Now, in today's society, lots of options. For example, when you step to the counter of Starbucks, you have over 80,000 different options to choose from. There's a lot of permutations. And Starbucks' slogan is, happiness is in your choices. If Starbucks wanted to be more accurate with respect to the science, they wouldn't say happiness is in your choices. They'd say happiness is in limiting your choices. So the research on happiness and choices tells us that more choices does not necessarily lead us to more happiness. So I applied this thinking to my own life. I counted up the number of nights I spent last year in hotels. 86 nights. That's a lot of time in hotels, and in general, I was really pleased with my experience. Don't get me wrong, these are really nice hotels. They're the type of hotels that when I'm finished with a shower and I reach for the towels, these towels are so thick, so fluffy, that when I'm ready to check out of the hotel, I can barely close my suitcase. But maybe there's another reason that I enjoy these hotels so much. I mean, I used to think it's just because I'm cheap and I'm not paying for the hotels. But maybe the reason has to do with choices. In general, the government or a corporation is making the reservation for me. I don't get a choice, I just show up. And maybe it's that lack of choice that allows me to enjoy the hotel more. Fewer choices, more happiness. We can apply this to our own daily life. For example, when you go to the grocery store, you don't necessarily have to check the price of every yogurt container and the ingredients of every yogurt container. You simply need to buy the yogurt that's worked well for you in the past. That's good enough. If your child is getting ready in the morning, rather than saying to your child, "What do you want to wear today?" you might be better off in limiting their choices and saying, "Do you want to wear the red outfit or the blue outfit?" By limiting our choices, we may actually be increasing our happiness.